Hey guys, it's Ollie here from Rendered Games, and I'm here to bring you another challenge in Chronicle RuneScape Legends. This challenge is going to be the biggest one so far, and it's going to be a pay-to-win deck. And in this pay-to-win deck, we're going to have every single diamond possible. Well, we couldn't have every single diamond because some of the diamonds are locked to certain legends. So we've only got 22 diamonds we have in this deck. But it's still a pretty expensive deck. I think it clocked in at about 61,000 shards to make this deck. So yeah, I kind of took a tank to all my shards to make this challenge video, but it was worth it. So we do have every legend in here. We got Kaizaj, Zay, Partia, Darox, Papa Mambo, even though there's no potions in this deck to make it work. We got Tiffy, the Whip, Old Man, Death, and then you have all the others. You got Kale Moen. It's just it's just every single diamond. If you know what they are, they're all here. You can just look at them right now. But yeah, but seeing as some of these support cards are really gold intensive, we had to put a lot of gold gain in the deck to try and make these cards work. So we've opted for double Ali Morrison, and we got good 2 Goblin Flash mobs. But the thing is, most of these creatures are pretty high health to kill. So yeah, but some of their attack is pretty low. So I've opted for 2 Enfeebles. So I see if I can kill some of these creatures much more easily. And yeah, it turns out this deck it works pretty well. I've played a few games that I have before making this video. And it's about 50-50 win rate in casual right now. But yeah, I gotta show you guys a few more games with it, and hopefully we get some good results with it. So let's find out. Alright, so first game now is Venescula. So we have no idea what this Venescula deck could be. It could be an AP gain deck, it could be an aggro deck. Hopefully it's an AP gain deck. Aggro decks we might struggle a bit. We don't have much heal in this deck apart from Billerich and then some armor gain. Not too sure how we win a mulligan for. That's one thing I don't like with this deck is the mulligan. I suppose I just throw these back and keep the Rolo and Kaizaj. Like, we can't really kill like half of these creatures so easily. I suppose I could do something like this.
Delicious. I'm ready.
But what I've noticed with this deck is if you can get an Abyssal Whip out, you are in a pretty good shape because Abyssal Whip means you can kill the Billerich. And then that's going to give you a pretty decent advantage. Especially if you're doing it in Chapter 1, but we didn't get that lucky. We couldn't play it at Chapter 1.
It is good to see you again.
Yeah, we still have no idea what deck he's running. That could easily be a AP increased deck, or it could be just an aggro deck and he's drawing for cards right now. Yeah, I don't know what we really want to draw. I suppose Abyssal Whip would be good. Ooh, right, we could tank 9 damage for this. Or we could, are we saying? I can do Enfeeble Lexicus, I feel. So I take as little damage as possible. And I found that these 3 cards can be pretty useful when you have so many unplayable cards in your hand.
I'm ready.
So we really want to discard the Party Hat, I feel. Oh, no, actually, no, the Zemmeregal. This Zemmeregal is probably one of the most useless cards in the deck, apart from Papa Mambo. This has a purpose. It can deal 3 damage with your Moena. That's the only undead card in this deck. Yeah, this just looks like a deck he's made. It's not a meta deck at all. He's probably just experimenting. Divine Storm's pretty nice, seeing as he's gaining this armor. Yeah, Divine Storm is a nice card. Yeah, this just looks like a makeshift, like attack increase deck, I suppose. It seems like one of those decks which you, when you're starting off to play the game, you're new to the game, and you want to make a deck. That's what it just seems like to me. Ooh, we can do quite a bit of damage this turn if we want to.
How can I be of service?
There is an
friend
abundance of
Alcantara?
souls to be reaped.
I'm actually gonna blow the party out.
There is an abundance of souls to be reaped.
Oh, wait a second. How much death will take 12 be done to 11? Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a second.
There is an abundance of souls to
Oh, I
be
don't have enough gold, do I? Ah, shit, dude. Right, what we
How can I
could
be of
do then...
service, friend
There is an
Alcantara?
abundance
I'm
of
ready.
souls to be reaped.
I guess we just hope we don't discard these. Because these are pretty useless right now, I feel, these diamonds. I want to try and deal as much damage as possible.
Welcome. It is good to see you again.
And if he does take damage himself after the death has gone off, that could be pretty good. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, we just got wrecked. We just got well and truly wrecked.
Farewell, adventurer.
And I think this game is over. Alright, so I was not expecting a Redbeard Frank to come out, especially at that slot. Damn it, man. We had such a good turn setup as well. What can we do now then? Suppose we could do this. Yeah, I think that's all we can do, because if he stays on 30 health, it all depends on his first card, because we're going to be taking... how much damage are we going to be taking from this? 5 times 4, 20. Yeah, we'll be taking 20 damage,
I'm ready.
but I feel like we don't have many options in this game now. We don't have any other AP game. We got the full Darox, I suppose, but we have to be mortal for that to work. Maybe generating some last minute gold and getting Abyssal Whip out? We could definitely do that if we draw like a Flash Mob and Yelps. Hopefully this guy just takes unnecessary damage. I suppose Virago would be nice, but then I discard Virago. Yeah, it's all that Redbeard, honestly. That Redbeard was pain. I need to play double armor. Alright. I think we're getting our asses handed to us. Yeah, I don't think we can win. So, the only thing I can hope we can do right now...
Must prepare to confront my
Yeah.
fellow adventurer.
I suppose he kills himself somehow. Like maybe if he tanks a Jadba here and he gets hit. I don't know. Bloodshed.
I might
Right,
not
let's...
have enough gold.
If he plays a Kaizaj tournament,
I might
maybe
not
we'll have
gold.
enough. But if I'm taking damage then from my own Yelps, oh, I might have to. I have to
I'm
try it.
ready.
He is taking extra damages and all that, but it's no use. It was a good pull, the bloodshed, but yeah, no use. It's funny how one card can just ruin your game.
So naive.
I guess that's just how it feels to play Ariana ranked when you get red bearded.
Sometimes
Ooh,
you must lose to learn.
that was pretty nasty. Alright, we're into the second matchup now, and we got a mirror matchup. So maybe I'll have a bit more luck than last time, and he doesn't run a red beard Frank. That was pretty horrible. It's like I'm getting taunted by my own red beard
Looks like
Frank.
I'm going first.
I really want to keep the Abyssal Whip on me, and the Yelps. Okay, we get some gold gain. Oh, okay. We can do stuff, I feel.
How can I be of service, friend
My
of
time for
Alchemy?
preparation.
Do I
runs
equip
low.
this? No, I'm gonna hold off on that, just in case I don't draw the right cards.
Welcome. It is good to see you again. Welcome.
So ideally, we want
It's
to
good
draw
to see you
like a
again.
Billerich or something, I feel. Is this like a typical health removal deck? Ooh, that hurts. Alright, it might be a bit risky now if I do draw the Billerich to go Dragon Longsword into Billerich. That might be a bit risky. If I get a bit extra gold though to pull off Abyssal Whip and I draw the Billerich, and that's a different story. Right, I suppose then we go D-Long into Runewright. If he does use Archmage Cedridor, we're fine with that. And then I think we'll Flash Mob then, so we have a bit extra gold to pull off the Abyssal Whip if we need to do that next turn. And yeah, we're going to draw 3 cards from Lexicus, and hopefully these can help us out a
I'm
bit.
ready.
So yeah, if we did draw Billerich and we did this play, we would have lost. And it would have been a pretty short video. Right, we got another Enfeeble, but that just seems pointless to me now. He thought he was going to deal damage to us. Yeah, this is not one of those decks, dude. You're probably not going to see this deck again in a while. We're doing this. I'm just trying to think what's worst case. If you ask me to set doors, it's fine. I just tank one hit for 11, but I'll heal up to 30. I could do this then for gold. Yeah, worst case is I tank 14 damage. No, he hasn't done nothing, so that's good. And we're dealing 3 damage to him through the power of Zemmereagle. So we made one of the useless cards in the game actually work with prep. So that's nice. Probably would have been better to play the Morwenna, but the prep just I think the prep makes it worth it. I could take 3 damage and deal 10 to him with Enfeeble and Tokash. Ooh, wait a second.
Okay, let me take a look.
No, I think I want the Virago for the final fight, to be honest. I think the Virago's going to help me. Oh, but I might discard it.
I'm ready.
Do we do this? Let's just try it. So we want to keep Virago. Alright, that's fine. Ooh, if you played that first. A lucky friend. So that's a nice bit of damage. We took 3 and he took 10.
The purge
And
is
now he's
complete.
wasting his gold. I still don't understand what his deck is. It's like a bit of poke damage, a bit of grief. It's like a bit of everything, I suppose.
I must prepare to confront my fellow adventurer.
Right, we're pulling the Redbeard Frank off. 100%. I'd rather do it so we take... oh, we sound. Let's do this, actually. Yeah, I don't mind tanking damage. No, not tanking damage, I mean hit, wasted 1 durability. Does he run Black Knight Titan? No.
I'm ready.
Oh, I think we're fine doing this, honestly. So we're tanking 2 damage from Virago, but we're going to have a pretty decent weapon on our hands. Yeah, I think this is an Earth Blast. Because he would have had 8 gold. Yeah, there we go. So we got our own little Abyssal Whip here, 6-3. And yep, that's going to easily win us the game.
Now feel the power of my magic.
So we're 1 for 1 so far. We didn't get Redbeard Frank this game, so that's great.
Is it cruel to win so
See if you can win the
easily?
final game now. And our third and final game is going to be a Linza. What I found with this deck as well when I was running it yesterday, Grief Linza kind of hurts us a lot.
Looks like I'm going first.
But we can definitely get back in the game with like weapons and stuff, so that's great news. I think we want to. I want to keep the Dragon Longsword, so if I get some gold generation, I can kill some of these bigger creatures. Do I really want to give him gold?
My time for preparation runs low.
Right, I'm going to play Morwen on the second slot. Reason being, if he is going to play weapon into Dust Devil, this will buff up the Dust Devil. So if he uses like a Goblin Raider, it's not going to work. And we'll be pretty happy then.
Delicious.
How can I be of service?
He's gone for the Remoki Hoarder. As long as he doesn't pull spellbooks from it, I don't really care what he gets. It's too early in the morning to be dealing with spellbooks.
Welcome. It is good to see you again.
The thing is, he's going to draw 1 less card now because he's on 8. You can also pull cannonballs from Remoki Hoarder, which I found out the hard way. Apart from that, it's not a bad card. We don't have any options here. I don't think we can do anything. Like, I suppose we could tank some damage. That's...
I'm ready.
I might just tank the 14 damage because I can get in 7 gold from it. And I do have the Abyssal Whip to back me up later. And if I take a bit too much, I do have the Tiffy. Yeah, let's try it. Especially if we draw Bilrach, we're fine with this. This might be a bit too greedy though. Is this a Dust Devil play? No, alright. Guess he just wanted the gold for something. If this is like a big weapon builder, the only card I have to deal with weapon removal is Black Knight Titan. So I need to draw that instantly. Oh, this game's just gonna get out of hand. So Black Knight Titan right now would be great because then we can use Abyssal Whip on it. Right, we didn't get it, but I kind of wanna... The thing is, I want to drop below. But the thing is, if I do this to drop my health down a bit, he might deal more damage to me and just kill me outright. So I think I'm gonna have to do the Bill Rutch play. I then need to discard some cards, I feel. My hand's a bit too full, so I'm just gonna drop the longsword there to get rid of it. Artisan's Workshop, I'm assuming? Or Dragon Forge? Actually, no, it won't be a Dragon Forge. Yeah, Artisan's Workshop, that's right. So I think we're safe from any sort of, what's it called, grief, attack grief. But guy does have a lot of armor. And that hurts. Right, we really need Black Knight Titan right now. It's literally one card to win us a game. If not, we might just die.
I have low health.
Yeah.
I must be careful.
This game is pretty close to over, I'd say. I'm just going to equip a weapon for the sake of it, but I think I'm gone as. Oh, never mind. I'm still in it. Just about. If he keeps holding on to this weapon, though, we might be able to win. Oh, we're so damn low. So we're losing 7 health. So yeah, he is holding on to the weapon. So I think a Black Knight Titan will really punish him. That's a big weapon. So, best case, Black Knight Titan, and then he hits like a Calgare or something.
I'm ready.
Okay, and so I think we've lost. But we're not just going to give up straight away on the spot.
There is an abundance of souls to be reaped.
We gotta try, I suppose. Alright, we hit for 28 for Pulverize. That sucks. So these pretty, cheap decks are beating the all-time expensive deck. Oh well. So there you go, guys. That's the end of the Diamond Challenge. And we didn't do as great as the last challenge we did. We only had the 1 win this time around. But yeah, the deck is pretty fun to play around with, I'll be honest. You do some pretty wacky plays, killing like Zelra and stuff. So yeah, if you can make this deck, like if you can afford to make it, it's worth a try, I'd say. But don't make it thinking you can climb ladder, because that's never gonna work. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you for the next challenge. Bye!